Albany County Legislature. We're going to start with a couple proclamations and recognitions. First, on behalf of the entire Albany County Legislature, I'm very, very proud to recognize a group of heroes, and they are indeed heroes, that are here with us tonight. They are a group of young lifeguards who were lifeguards this summer at the Elm Ave Bethlehem Town Park Pool, or pool complex. Their names are Aiden Bohm, Aiden Geis, Brian Filarecki, Charles E. Honda, Grace Bosworth, who's my neighbor, Mikale Wushchichiski, Lucas Peters, and Dean Palace. Come on up, folks. So give me a little space here just to say really nice things about you so people can hear me. So this is a group of very, very remarkable young people. Now, many of us in this room may have, in our younger days, been lifeguards, right? It's kind of the rite of passage for a lot of folks' job, where you take the training, you go through the CPR and the pool training. I did it myself in the 80s when I was a lifeguard at my local municipal pool. And for a lot of folks, it's a great job because you get to be outside all day, you get to get tan, you get to sort of have this great job that, for a lot of communities, people look up to you. But on top of that, and sometimes it's sort of something we don't think a lot about, is the fact that those lifeguards, all of you, have enormous responsibility. It's not just about the glamour of being a lifeguard at your local pool or another place in your community. It's also about the fact that this is one of the most serious jobs you can have as a young person, and you have a responsibility for keeping people safe. This group that is in front of you, and two of them are missing, I think they went back to college already. This is a group of high school and college students who, in the heat of a summer evening, I think it was a Tuesday night, where the town park pool was filled to the brink, and one of these lifeguards, I think it was Aiden, noticed, because they, of course, are diligently doing their job, their watchful job, noticed that somebody in the lap pool was at the bottom of the pool. Aiden sounded the alarm, and this group and the two others that are not here sprang into action, and they saved that young person's life. After 48 hours, this man was checked out of the hospital, full recovery. These young people deserve our admiration, our respect. And I know that we could not be any more proud of you. We have a proclamation for each of you. I am going to call up David Van Leuven, who is our town supervisor, who oversees the lifeguard training program, has staff that is excellent at doing this job, but I know the town board is also so proud of this group of individuals. And I would also invite the whole Bethlehem delegation to come on up and be photographed and help us celebrate the accomplishments of this wonderful group of heroes. Thank you again. Wonderful job. Okay, speaking of heroes, there's more. I am also thrilled that the legislature this evening is honoring the Shaker Road Loudonville Fire Department tonight as well. Since 1932, the department has provided exemplary first responder services and community-based programming. In 1975, the department established Explorer Post 475, which trains young people in all aspects and techniques of firefighting. After Bud Burton, Paul Reed, Jim Benedetto, and Fred Wood started with an initial class of 12, over 800 have gone through the program into volunteer firefighting. In recognition of the program's 50th anniversary, I'm very proud to join my colleagues in recognizing Departmental Chief Eric Brazell, President Pat O'Connor, all the officers, the board of directors, active firefighters, and firefighters in training. Many of them are here with us, another group of exemplary young people. And I would welcome the sponsors of the resolution, all the folks from Colony and Loudonville to come on up, and along with the firefighters.
Because they built something that doesn't exist anyplace else in America. Many Explorer posts fail after 4 or 5 years, or 6 or 7 years. But there are over 800 and maybe somewhere close to 1,000 graduates of the Explorer post, which is on Albany Shaker Road, Shaker Road, Loudonville Fire Departments. But for this young group of people who will be heroes, because you do go on and join other fire departments, other police departments, other EMS services, both paid and volunteer, and your leadership, dedication, and hard work is exemplary. It's not easy to become a firefighter today. It's not easy to get certified. You have to take the basics course and all the things you need to get certified to be a firefighter in New York State. About 400 hours, excuse me, I didn't realize it was 400, but it is. And so these folks here, the day they turn 18, will probably be able to become members of the Shaker Road Loudonville Fire Department and other fire departments. I'd like to point out that a couple of years ago there was a young man who was an officer whose last name was Ethier. So he went on maybe to a different fire department. But the folks from this Explorer class have gone everywhere.
That would be Bub Burton, Chief Bub Burton on my right. There were 4 founding advisors, and 2 of them are still with us today. The other one that is still with us is Paul Reed. So I'm just going to tell you, I am an explorer from the class of 1979 to 1982. I will also tell you that from 1988 to the current, we have had 90% of our line officers and chiefs in Shaker Road have been past explorers. All right? A majority of our department, probably 65% or more, are past explorers. But it's not just them. You mentioned Pat Ether. Pat Ether from Selkirk, also a Bethlehem police officer, was the assistant chief in this post. If anyone remembers the Boston bombing, and there was a young man carrying a girl out with blonde hair, that young man was Jimmy Plord, part of this post. There is a gentleman that writes all the EMT books. His name is Dan Limmer, part of this post. And in the Great West, California, we have a gentleman by the name of Anthony Coletta, was a CHP officer. I believe he was a Los Angeles County firefighter, and now he teaches emergency services management from this post. All right? So we train a lot of different people. The young men and women that were heroes walking out the door, that's what we train. All right? We train heroes, but more, we train good citizens. We train the parents that wanted to have proud children growing up. That's the ones behind me. So, I did say that I would let Val talk, Reagan talk, and Skylar, and he said, you got 2 minutes, because I took all their time. But, Val, go ahead. What is your position in the post?
I am Val. Where am I speaking to?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not as loud as Pat. I am the assistant chief of the Explorer post, and I guess I'll just talk about a little bit of kind of what we are and what our purpose is. I give myself scoliosis. The whole point of having a program like this is just to really branch out and let kids in the community really have an opportunity at first responding, either if it's a position as a police officer, a dispatcher, something in EMS, or of course firefighting. We have classes to really just support it all. You know, we have all the resources that kids would need to branch out, and it's just an interesting program. We have great people, great activities to keep people engaged. It's just a great program, and it's important because you have this and you have a lot of kids, a lot of people that can really get a jump start on a firefighting career or any of the other careers. You know, it's a great window. Anyone else want to speak? Yeah. Okay. Make it a passage.
There we go. Come with the chair. There we go.
There's a lot of us.
Proudly, there's a lot of us. Hi, my name is Skylar Rydell. I have been in the post for 2 years and running. On behalf of Post 475, thank you all for your continued support. So, what does Post 475 do for our community? Exploring is a vital pathway for teens to develop into adult firefighters. Since its founding, Post 475 has trained nearly 1,000 citizens, many of whom continue to serve our community in meaningful ways. Let's see. I'm looking at us all, we do awesome stuff here. So explorers are a thing you don't hear about a lot, which you really should hear about it a lot more. As you can see here, it's done awesome things for all of us, whether it's from leadership or learning firematic skills. We're going to use these to impact our careers, whether it be in the firefighting or in something else. Like Pat was talking about, we are impactful not only inside of Shaker Road, we spread and we touch other departments and other people around us. For example, just told you all that 90% of Shaker Road Loudonville Fire Department are past explorers. Together as volunteer firefighters, we have saved our community over $6 million since the post's founding in 1975. We are 50 years strong, we are proud to be 50 years strong, and we are ready for 50 more.
Any family photos? No? Okay. Let's open those props up. I think so. Not too many people. All right. We're going to start here, folks. That's why they give me fisheye lens on this kind of boy. Right here. All set? Okay.
Yes, we have a breakfast. Perfect.
Okay, we will now begin our legislative meeting. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joanne Cunningham, the chair of the Albany County Legislature. The rules of the Albany County Legislature allow for a period of public comment before our monthly meetings. Our rules prohibit members of the public from questioning legislators and prohibit us from questioning you. This is your time to speak and our time to listen. In accordance with our rules of order, speakers will be allowed 2 minutes each. I ask everyone to please silence their cell phones. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alex. Beston. Bergdorf. Clary.
Yeah.
Collins. Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Here.
Demolowitz. Drake. Efacoro. Ethier. Feeney. Fine. Gillespie. Grimm. Andrew Joyce. Ray Joyce. Kuhn. Lane. LaRilliard. Lakakis. Lockhart. Mariello. Mayo. McLaughlin. Miller.
Present.
Petto. Purley.
Here.
Pulaski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson. Smith. Whalen. Willingham. I have 34 present.
Clerk, please read the name of the first speaker.
Carol Waterman.
You got it? Need help? You're welcome.
Hi. After Sam Fine leaves us in January, I'm going to be the only Jew here, okay? Now, in America, approximately 2% of the population is Jewish. I'm sorry, am I interrupting you over there? Unbelievable. Okay, thank you. Anyway, 2% of the population is Jewish, but 69% of hate crimes in America are perpetrated against Jews. Now, I'm not an observant Jew, and I don't light the Hanukkah candles, for example. But this year, I will be putting in my window an electric menorah. And the reason that I'm actually doing that is precisely because I am scared. Those of you, especially the ones who've been around here a long time, had heard me talk often and passionately, and I might add alone, about reparations. And twice, two members of the Black Caucus, one of whom was Bill Clay.
30
who-
seconds.
ICE has been violently rounding up Muslims, sending them to domestic and foreign hellholes. And today, the Supreme Court issued two rulings, both of which basically said that ICE, the Gestapo,
Time.
can do whatever they want. Now, they haven't been rounding up Jews yet.
Vivian Cornegay? Vivian? Nope. Ronnie Mentor?
My name is Ronnie Minter, and good evening. The arrest of the correctional officer who brutally kicked a man in the head while he was handcuffed and on the ground is not the solution, it is part of the problem. He was too comfortable with that act of violence. Sheriff Apple doesn't get to hide behind that arrest, and the CEO, after the union gets through, will most likely get reinstated. However, just the other day, yet another person at Albany County Correctional Facility was handcuffed on the ground and kicked in the head. What is happening inside that jail is they're presiding over a violent enterprise, and I say plainly that Superintendent Lyons needs to go. He is an overt racist, and many of you know it. He is not just part of the problem, he is probably the whole problem. We are hearing that your attorney has only spoken about what you cannot do. There are any solutions on what you can do? A possible oversight committee of an advisory board. I must say this too. There are members of this body, some I know who sit on the Black Caucus, who have had family members pass through that jail. How would you feel if it had been your child, your grandchild, or your niece being kicked in the head while handcuffed on the floor in Albany County Correctional Facility?
30 seconds.
Would you still sit silent, or would you finally act? I understand alliances. I have them myself. But I would never place alliances above principle. Too many here mistake my friendliness for complacency. I am not complacent. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and no political calculation will ever move me from our morality. As elected officials, you should expect criticism. That comes with your seat. Yet instead of engaging, our emails have been
Time.
blocked from the very people that you represent. Constituents, voters, families, whether it's legal or not, it is wrong. Because your silence And maybe it's time to face another truth. Some of you have been here too long to act bold.
Time.
Your alliances and oftentimes nepotism keeps you shackled to complacency. Maybe it's time for a change, a real change, so that real changes can finally happen. This is about accountability. Until that jail is transformed, until the brutality
Time.
ends, we will keep coming here.
Eva Bass. No. Marina Franchild. No. Barbara Rio.
No, it's 2 minutes.
Good evening. About a week and a half ago, I attended the Public Safety Committee meeting at the legislature, the same day that the several news outlets reported that the corrections officer at the jail had been charged, like Ronnie mentioned, for repeatedly kicking a man incarcerated there in the head while he was on the ground and while he was handcuffed. And yet, not a single person on that committee had a single question for Sheriff Apple about what had happened, when just the month before, Sheriff Apple had the audacity to claim that all of our organizations, the NAACP, the Council of Churches, the Urban League, the Center for Law and Justice, were, in his words, 100% full of crap. What that charge of that officer shows is that we are not 100% full of crap. It validates our complaints and shows that what we've been raising the alarm about is true, that there's a culture of violence perpetuated at the jail. This man was clearly not a threat to the officer. He was handcuffed and on the ground. Yet he was repeatedly kicked in the head, and yet he was charged, the CO, with a misdemeanor. Also at the Public Safety Committee meeting, I didn't hear one word about the money being allocated to improve the conditions of the jail, despite the visit that some of the members of this body took there and were reassured by the sheriff that there would be significant changes made to improve the conditions. Yet no one asked him about those changes. Was any money allocated? I didn't hear anything about allocating any money to improving the conditions at the jail. What I did hear was a request that $66,000 be allocated to purchase one stretcher. No questions were asked about that. The money
30
was
seconds.
approved without a single question. I'm not against having a stretcher. We obviously need stretchers, but think about how much mold, how much mouse feces could be removed with $66,000. $66,000 for one stretcher and not a penny to improve the conditions where people have been living in deplorable, unsanitary, sickening conditions. The final thing that I want to talk about today is how is it that members of our coalition are being blocked from sending emails to the legislature? You claim that you want to hear from your constituents. You have this public forum where supposedly you're open to hearing our concerns. Is that just a facade? Do you care what we have to say? Maybe you're tired of us, but we're not stopping. We will not be silenced, even though we have not only not gotten responses to our emails and our pleas, not had a single meeting, even though we were told both in February and then again in June that we would be hearing soon to set up a meeting.
Time.
You cannot block us from coming. I don't know why we only got 2 minutes tonight instead of the usual 3. You can't block our emails. Obviously you did, yet we're still here, and we will not be silenced.
Petra Kelly.
Good evening. My name is Petra, and I live in the Pine Hills area of Albany. I'm here to share a statement from a retired Albany County Correctional Facility officer and to request that this legislature create a civilian oversight committee. Hello, everyone. I, Robin Williams, am writing a statement in regards to the uptick of assault and abuse within the Albany County Correctional Facility by correctional staff. I am a retired Albany County Correctional Facility officer of 32 years. Within the last 5 years, I have spoken to several county legislators, family members of abused inmates, and former colleagues at the Albany County Correctional Facility. What I am hearing is appalling and, to be frank, unbelievable. Remember, we are not a judge and jury. As a correction officer, our responsibility is care, custody, and control. It is, in my opinion, that the word control is being used to justify abuse. If there is not systematic change, we will see more instances of harm and possible death. That's the end of his statement. Thank you.
Mark Grunage.
Do I have 2 minutes?
Yes, 2 minutes.
Okay, hello, friends and county legislators, and I'm here to talk to you about something that's very serious. It's about the senior meals that are being offered by the county. There are 24 congregate sites for seniors to gather and enjoy a nutritious meal. That's from the County Department of Aging website. Well, the meals are not nutritious, for one thing. That's my big problem. It also says menus are approved by our registered dietitian. Well, I called up the commissioner, Ms. DR, who you all know, and she said that they don't have a nutritionist. And, you know, the same meals that the other nutritionists approved of keep getting repeated, and it's been over a year. So I'd like to propose that you set up some sort of task force. There's an elder care committee. The chair is not here, but I would just like to emphasize that we should have a task force, go around to these 24 sites, look at the meals that they have, that they serve. You'll see it's all high in carbs, high in salt. Some of them don't have any salads. And they offer desserts that are
30 seconds.
off the roof or off the charts. So I really would really impress upon you to do something about this, and for our seniors who, they're into their 90s, some of them. So please help us. Thank you.
Mike McGlynn.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, my name is Mike McGlynn. I'm from Waterville. Thank you for permitting me to express my concerns about protecting our constitutional, environmental health, and human rights. The federal Constitution's preamble mentions promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity as a reason to sustain our democracy. Last week, the Federal Government Accountability Office issued a report about FEMA's management of the Disaster Relief Fund among emergency support agencies. Some of the financial changes affect general welfare personnel deployment, professional medical services, pharmaceutical supplies, and technical assistance to help our neighbors. As we continue through global warming, the environmental health of our elderly, youth, mentally and physically disabled, and poverty-laden neighbors must be protected. In Laudato Si, Pope Francis wrote, social problems must be addressed by community networks and ecological conversion needed to bring about lasting change. Will you consider expanding cooperative agreements with the Healthy Capital District Services by the County Emergency Management Unit to improve environmental health programs to secure emergency supplies to sustain public health, medical
30
services,
seconds.
and the general welfare of our neighbors? Will you consider expanding cooperative agreements with contractors authorized by the State Office of General Services to secure the purchase of emergency medical supplies and equipment? And will you secure financial resources for essential EMS workforce development programs through BOCES and SUNY to sustain general welfare education, training, internships, and apprenticeships with the Capital District Services Initiative? Thank you.
Thomas Ellis.
How you doing? Good evening, everybody. My name's Tom Ellis. I live in Albany. I hope you've all been enjoying the low humidity weather we've had the last few days. It's been pretty nice. I urge the legislature to create a civilian oversight review board for operations at the Albany County Jail. I think that if you do so, and I know that you're going to, it indicates to the public that the county wants to know the actual facts about allegations of abuse by correctional officers. Will also show that the county is serious about trying to increase safety for both the staff and the inmates at the jail. It will be an acknowledgement by the county that the public will not believe you if you only allow yourself to investigate yourself, that there has to be independent oversight of what's going on in the jail. That's called checks and balances. It's a basic feature of Republican small r governments, okay? And I think creating such a review board will enhance the county's image and reputation with black residents of this city. And finally, I urge this legislature to direct the county health department to inspect the jail for sanitary conditions and make a report back within 1 week. Thank you. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
I hope we go back to 3 minutes soon.
Is there anyone else in the chamber who wishes to speak? Come on up.
Hi, my name is Lo Stokes, and I live in downtown Albany. I'm here tonight as a constituent who's deeply concerned about what has been reported to me by correctional staff working inside Albany County Correctional Facility. So tonight I want to talk about how we're hearing that taxpayer-funded equipment and spaces such as screensavers, bulletin boards, and office walls are being used to display partisan political material. It's been reported to me that MAGA images are there, Proud Boy images are there, and even Trump campaign pictures, so not just like presidential pictures, but actual campaign material, showing up on government computers and in staff areas. It's kind of beyond inappropriate. It's actually unlawful. In 2023, New York amended its general municipal law and public buildings law to make it clear that political advertisements, whether posters, pictures, flags, or stickers, they have no place in government buildings. And at the federal level, for example, the Hatch Act prohibits government employees from engaging in partisan political activity in their workplace. So that prohibition explicitly includes things like political posters, buttons, and even political screensavers on the computers. So Albany County Correctional Facility is funded by the public, right? It is managed with public dollars, and it's overseen by elected officials. So that means it's not the private property of any political movement itself. When staff bring those symbols into the workplace, it does more than violate the law.
30 seconds.
It has the potential to reinforce and legitimize a culture of violence that has already poisoned that facility. It's a place where neutrality and professionalism should be non-negotiable. I'm asking this legislature to act. Sheriff Apple must be directed to enforce the law within Albany County Correctional Facility. There should be no political paraphernalia on screensavers, no campaign materials on walls, no partisan propaganda in taxpayer-funded spaces. None. We don't allow our classrooms to be like that.
Time.
So ACCF shouldn't be like that either. This is about more than rules. It's about public trust. The people held in that jail, their families, the staff who serve there, the citizens of this county, they deserve to know that the correctional facility is run in a fair and integral way, not with the shadow
Time.
of political favoritism or intimidation. So I urge you to take this seriously and take action. Thank you.
Is there anybody else in the chamber who wishes to speak?
Good evening. My name is Reverend Jim Ketchum. I stand before you tonight again as a representative of the New York State Council of Churches based right here in Albany, representing 9 different denominations, 7,500 congregations across the state. We are here again tonight to invite you to act in the face of all the reports coming out about the Albany County Jail and the brutal, inhumane, unhealthy treatment people are receiving there. We have received, our group has received over 50 individual complaints about conditions in the jail and violence by corrections officers since January 1. These are not isolated incidents. These are not the fever dreams of a bunch of people who are full of crap, quote unquote. It's for real. And now I discover our emails have been blocked to this body. Who did that? Who authorized that? This is not right. If you're an elected official, you need to hear from your constituents, from the voters of Albany. If that is not comfortable for you, I suggest you find another line of work.
30 seconds.
Many years ago, when I was in seminary, a friend of mine and I were watching 2 policemen in another city, not here in Albany, push around an elderly man who was going down the sidewalk with a shopping cart that was obviously full of all of his worldly possessions. And they pushed him again and again, and he fell down, and they picked him up, and they pushed him again and again. And my friend loudly said to me, "Tell me, Pastor Ketchum, do you suppose these gentlemen are serving or protecting right now?" That being the motto, of course, on many police cars. I ask you, who are you serving? Who are you protecting? Thank you.
Is there anyone else in the chamber who wishes to speak? The public forum is now closed. Before we begin tonight's meeting, we will have a post-public forum of the Personnel Committee that will take place in the back room. Good evening, everyone. We are going to call our September 8th meeting to order. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I understand there are some very recent birthdays by at least two of our lawmakers, Legislator Bergdorf and Legislator Andrew Joyce, and I would ask you to lead us in the pledge and any other September birthdays. I'd ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Alex. Beston. Bergdorf. Clary. Collins. Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Here.
Demolowitz. Drake. Epicoro. Ethier. Feeney. Fine. Gillespie. Grimm. Andrew Joyce. Ray Joyce. Kuhn. Lane. LaRilliard. Lakakis. Lockhart. Murriello. Mayo. McLaughlin. Miller. Petto. Purley. Plosky. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson. Smith. Whalen. Willingham.
Goes back.
I got you. I have 34 present.
34.
No, 35.
Thank you. There are several appointments on our agenda tonight. Can I ask for a motion to suspend the rules to take up three resolutions, Resolution 347, 354, and 356? I have a motion from Mr. Demolowitz, a second by Mr. Miller. All those in favor of taking those out of order signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, that motion is approved. Clerk, please read 347.
Confirming the appointment of a member to the Fire Advisory Board.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Resolution passes. Can I ask if our new member of the Fire Advisory Board is in the chamber? Okay. Okay. Clerk, please read 354.
Confirming the appointment of the Commissioner of the Department of Health and authorizing a waiver of the residency requirement for said position.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Resolution passes. I would like to invite our new commissioner up front. I gather we're going to welcome you and take a picture and welcome your family also. Okay, clerk, please read 356.
Confirming the appointment of the Director of the Department of Economic Development, Conservation, and Planning.
All those in favor? Oh, Mr. Grimm.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. The candidate's definitely bright, and I've seen her resume, and she's appeared before one of the committees. And she has an impressive background, senior experience. not any senior experience in business, however, which is always a concern of mine. But that's really not my principal objective. My concern here is the idea that we're going to have 2 economic development directors. This position has been held by the same person that is in charge of the Advanced Albany Alliance. Yes, we're all for economic development, and we've invested a lot in economic development since I've been here. In fact, we've created an entire entity, the Advanced Albany Alliance, to deal with economic development. So this is a position to be filled. Kevin Connor's already that's one part of the job. I just think this is unnecessary spending, and I know the nominee's going to be supported tonight, and I support her, and I hope she does well. I just think this is excessive spending that isn't needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grimm. Mr. Moriello?
May we have a long roll call, vote, please?
Yes. Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary.
Yes.
Camiso.
Yes.
Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Demalowitz.
Yes.
Drake.
Yes.
Efacoro.
Yes.
Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie.
Yes.
Grimm.
No.
Andrew Joyce.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
LaRilliard.
Yes.
Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart.
Yes.
Murriello.
No.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Petto.
Yes.
Purley.
Yes.
Pulaski.
Yes.
Reedy.
Yes.
Reinhardt.
Yes.
Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson.
Yes.
Rosano.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
33, yes.
The resolution passes, and I will congratulate Anne Marie Salmon in your new position as Director of Economic Development. We're going to go back to the beginning. Clerk, please read Resolution 313.
Authorizing acceptance of a grant from the New York State County Infrastructure Grant Program regarding the Albany County Helderberg Hudson Rail Trail Freight Depot renovation project and amending the 2025 Department of Economic Development, Conservation, and Planning budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 314, please.
Authorizing acceptance of a grant from MVP Healthcare regarding the Albany County Helderberg Hudson Rail Trail Freight Depot renovation project and amending the 2025 Department of Economic Development, Conservation, and Planning budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 315.
Amending Resolution Number 705 for 2024 as amended regarding winter maintenance on state roads.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 316, please.
Authorizing acceptance of a grant from the New York State Council on the Arts regarding leasehold improvements to the Shaker Meeting House.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 317.
Authorizing an agreement with MJG Construction Group regarding the Stedman House renovation project.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 318, please.
Authorizing an agreement with Horan, Martello, and Maroon CPAs regarding ongoing accounting and consulting services at the Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 319.
Authorizing agreements with the New York State Office for the Aging and the Albany County Department of Social Services regarding the expanded in-home services for the elderly program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 320.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office for the Aging regarding the community services for the elderly program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 321.
Authorizing agreements with the New York State Office for the Aging and the Albany Department of Social Services regarding the Wellness and Nutrition Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 322, please.
Authorizing agreements with the New York State Office for the Aging and the Albany County Department of Social Services regarding the New York Connects Expansion and Enhancement Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 323.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office for the Aging regarding the Health Insurance Information, Counseling, and Assistance Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 324.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office for the Aging regarding the AAA State Transportation Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 325.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office for the Aging regarding Congregate Services Initiative funding.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes.
Amending Resolution Number 543 for 2024 regarding the Wellness and Nutrition Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 327.
Amending the 2025 Department for Aging budget, Albany County Community and Senior Center.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 328.
Authorizing agreements with the New York State Office of Victim Services regarding the Victim Assistance Grant Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 329, please.
Amending Resolution Number 217 for 2023 regarding the Fourth Council at First Appearance Grant.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 330.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services regarding the Aid to Defense Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 331.
Amending Resolution Number 184 for 2024 regarding the Distribution Number 11 Grant.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 332.
Authorizing agreements with the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services regarding the Alternatives to Incarceration Program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 333.
Authorizing an agreement with Albany Medical Center regarding virtual reality for pain management and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 334.
Authorizing an agreement with Albany Medical Center regarding emergency department pain management research and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 335.
Authorizing an agreement with Albany Medical Center regarding an assistance fund for clients of the addiction clinic at Albany Medical Center and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 336.
Authorizing an agreement with Second Chance Opportunities regarding recovery support program funding and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 337.
Authorizing an agreement with the Hive of Hope regarding recovery support program funding.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 338.
Authorizing an agreement with the Capital District Recovery Center regarding recovery support program funding and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 339.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services regarding the County Reentry Task Force.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 340.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office of Mental Health regarding the COVID Relief Community Mental Health Jail Diversion Grant Program and amending the 2025 Department of Mental Health budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 341.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office of Mental Health regarding the Mobile Crisis Unit and amending the 2025 Department of Mental Health budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 342.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Office of Mental Health regarding the expansion of certified peer capacity and amending the 2025 Department of Mental Health budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 343.
Amending the 2025 Department of Mental Health budget, dual settlement funds.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 344.
Amending the 2025 Department of Health budget, opioid settlement funds.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 345.
Amending the 2025 Sheriff's Office budget, personnel adjustments.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. We already did 347.
346.
Oh, 346, sorry. Go ahead.
Amending the 2025 Sheriff's Office budget, auctioned agency vehicles.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 348, please.
Amending the 2025 Sheriff's Office budget, specialty equipment.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 349.
Amending Resolution Number 572 for 2023 regarding the New York State Companion Animal Capital Projects Fund Grant.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 350.
Authorizing agreements with Columbia University, Chestnut Health Systems, and the New York State Office of Mental Health regarding the eConnect Suicide Risk Assessment for Juveniles.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 351.
Authorizing an agreement with the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services regarding the gun-involved violence elimination grant.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 352.
Authorizing an agreement with Allied Universal Electronic Monitoring regarding electronic monitoring products and services.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 353.
Adopting the 2025 Albany County Hazard Mitigation Plan.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. We already did 354. Please read 355.
Amending the 2025 Department of Human Resources budget, daycare subsidy program.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. We already did 356. 357, please.
Resolution of the County of Albany, New York pursuant to Section 4.1 of the Local Finance Law, repealing in whole or in part various partially unissued bond authorizations of certain bond resolutions of said county which authorize the issuance of bonds to finance various improvements in and for the county.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary. Camiso. Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz. Drake. Efacoro.
Yes.
Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie.
Yes.
Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard.
Yes.
Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Peto. Pearlie.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson. Rosano.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Smith. Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. 358, please.
Authorizing an agreement with Hawkins, Delafield, and Wood regarding arbitrage compliance services.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 359.
Amending the 2025 Department of Mental Health budget overtime.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 360.
A resolution approving an increase and improvement of facilities of the Albany County Water Purification District in the County of Albany, New York.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 361.
Authorizing the conveyance of a parcel of real property located at 245 Northern Boulevard in the city of Albany.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 362.
Authorizing the conveyance of parcel of real property located at 275 Second Avenue in the city of Albany.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 363, please.
Supplemental bond resolution of the County of Albany, New York, dated September 8, 2025, stating the estimated maximum cost of the acquisition of food service and distribution equipment for use at Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, $1,300,000, appropriating an additional $300,000 for said project, and authorizing the issuance of $300,000 bonds of said county to finance said additional appropriation.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary. Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz. Drake. Epicoro. Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney. Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie. Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce. Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard. Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Peto. Pearlie.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson. Smith. Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Please read 364.
Supplemental bond resolution of the County of Albany, New York, dated September 8, 2025, stating the estimated maximum cost of the information technology, infrastructure, and computer system upgrades at Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, $645,000, appropriating an additional $150,000 for said project, and authorizing the issuance of $150,000 bonds of said county to finance said additional appropriation.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary. Camiso.
Yes.
Conway. Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz.
Yes.
Drake. Epicoro. Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney. Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie. Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce. Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard. Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Peto. Pearlie.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson.
Yes.
Smith. Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Please read 365.
Bond resolution of the County of Albany, New York, dated September 8, 2025, authorizing the construction of alterations and improvements at Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, stating the estimated maximum cost thereof is $5 million, appropriating said amount therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $5 million bonds of said county to finance said appropriation.
Oh, wait. Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary.
Yes.
Camiso. Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz.
Yes.
Drake. Efacoro. Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie.
Yes.
Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard.
Yes.
Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller. Petto.
Yes.
Purley.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy.
Yes.
Reinhardt. Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson. Rosano.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimous. Please read 366 and note that there is updated language at your desks.
Resolution of the County of Albany, New York, adopted September 8th, 2025. Amending the bond resolution adopted adopted September 8th, 2025, amending the bond resolution adopted May 13th, 2024.
Hold on, Nicole, are you reading the right one?
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Resolution of the County of Albany, New York, adopted September 8th, 2025, amending the bond resolution adopted May 13th, 2024, and supplemented on June 10th, 2024, in connection with the sludge processing improvements project.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary. Camiso. Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz. Drake.
Yes.
Efacoro. Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie. Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard. Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller. Petto. Purley.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy.
Yes.
Reinhardt. Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson. Rosano. Simpson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Clerk, please read 367, and please note there is updated language at your desks on this as well.
Resolution of the County of Albany, New York, adopted September 8th, 2025, amending the bond resolution adopted May 13th, 2024, in connection with the North Plant Improvement Project.
Long roll call, please.
Alex. Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary.
Yes.
Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz.
Yes.
Drake. Efacoro. Ethier. Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie. Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Larilliard. Lakakis. Lockhart. Murriello.
Yes.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Petto. Purley.
Yes.
Pulaski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson. Rosano. Simpson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Please read 368 and also note that there's revised language at your desk.
Resolution of the County of Albany, New York, adopted September 8th, 2025, amending the bond resolution adopted May 13th, 2024, in connection with the South Plant Treatment Process Improvements.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
Yes.
Clary. Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz. Drake. Efacoro. Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine. Gillespie. Grimm. Andrew Joyce. Kuhn. Lane. LaRilliard. Lakakis. Lockhart. Murriello. Mayo. Miller. Petto. Pearlie. Ploski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson. Smith. Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Please read 369.
Resolution of the County of Albany, New York, adopted September 8, 2025, amending the bond resolution adopted May 13, 2024, in connection with the HVAC upgrades at the North and South Plants project.
Long roll call, please.
Alex. Beston. Bergdorf. Clary. Camiso. Conway. Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz. Drake. Efacoro. Ethier. Feeney. Fine. Gillespie. Grimm. Andrew Joyce. Kuhn. Lane. LaRilliard. Lakakis. Lockhart. Murriello. Mayo. Miller. Petto. Pearlie. Ploski. Reedy. Reinhardt. Ricard. Robinson. Rosano. Simpson. Smith. Whalen. Unanimous.
Resolution passes unanimously. Please read 370.
Authorizing the acceptance of grant funding and an agreement with Empire State Development regarding broadband infrastructure improvements and amending the 2025 Albany County budget.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes unanimously. 371.
Amending Resolution Number 593 for 2023 and authorizing the conveyance of real property located at 2A Lincoln Avenue and 201 Spring Street Road in the town of Colony.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Resolution passes. 372.
Public hearing on proposed local law number 8 for 2025, a local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending Chapter 135 of the Albany County Code to fund the development of parts and components of advanced nuclear technologies.
This we are going to refer to the Law Committee and the Conservation Sustainability Committee. Please read, 373. So what I'd like to do, since 373 is paired with Local Law I, which is at the very end of the agenda, is put those two together. Can I ask for a motion to suspend the rules to consider Resolution 373 out of order at the end of the agenda after Local Law I? I see a motion from Mr. Ricard, a second from Mr. Demolowitz. All those in favor of moving the agenda 373 to the end of our evening agenda signify by saying aye. Mr. Grimm?
Yes, a question for the chair. Is it your intent that this is voted on tonight?
We're just moving it to the end, and then we'll be addressing it then.
Well, I don't know how it could possibly vote on tonight without the public hearing.
I'm just moving it on the agenda.
Okay.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? The the motion passes to move 373 to the end. Okay, 374.
Public.
Please read that.
Public hearing on proposed local law number G for 2025, a local law designating the development of affordable housing as a governmental and public purpose of the County of Albany, New York.
We're going to refer that to the Law Committee. Okay. The local laws, please read Local Law U.
A local law of the County of Albany, New York, providing for a change in the salary of a county officer during their term of office.
Mr. Moriello?
Yes. Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the legislature. I rise to make a motion to amend local law U. The amended law is exactly that. Our amendment is pretty simple. It would delay local law U's effect until January 1 of 2028. What's the significance of that date? It's the start of our next legislative term in Albany County, immediately following the 2027 election. You'll probably hear this a few times tonight, but for more than 50 years, that's the way the county legislature has done pay raises. It's how Congress does pay raises. It's how the state legislature does pay raises. Pay raises don't come midterm, they come after an election. The reason for this is to allow our constituents to determine if the raise is warranted. If they approve of what we've done, they vote us back into office. It's important that they have the ability to weigh in on the issue of compensation at the ballot box. It's a crucial part of the democratic process. Regardless of the substance of this issue, that's the very least we could do to uphold our county traditions. Thank you.
Mr. Robinson, did you have your hand up?
I was asked by one of my colleagues, Mr. Robinson, why would you vote no to Ms. Swan getting a raise? My question to them, my response to them is, I hope that they stand here today and tell me why they would support such a raise in the middle of a cycle where we already served. I understand that this is new. Anytime the word new comes to me, my radars go up. It tells me that you must thread really carefully. At the beginning of my term, I made it known that I supported Ms. Wanda Moynihan to become the next year's county legislator. So it was beyond even thought when this legislation was proposed to give the deputy chair position to Ms. Wanda. And even at that point, I said yes. But in the middle of a term where we already is elected to serve, we're already doing our due diligence. We out here and we doing the work of the people that elected us to serve. We in the middle of this. So as far as being compensated, we already doing the work. And I definitely agree with my Republican colleague as saying that we should just hold off on this pay raise, wait till the next election cycle, and let the voters decide. And I think that's fair. And I think that is we owe that to our constituents. I represent a district where I have to go back and they're gonna say, Mr. Robinson, what's with the present condition of what's going on in the community where I serve, I just don't think it's the right thing to do at this time. We had to spend our energy to making sure that households are services as was spoken today. I sit on that committee where a gentleman sat up here today and said that the nutritious meals is not being serviced the way that this program is saying it's being serviced. I mentioned it during the committee, it was present at the table. So we have to wait for a constituent to come in the public comment to make it noticeable for us to understand that this is very seriously. Just like it is with what's going on with the sheriffs. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the county jail. We can't push this under the rug. We got too much in that. We got too much work ahead of us on our term right now for us to. I think that's doing a disservice to our constituency. That's why I'm voting no for this legislation.
There's an amendment on the floor. Mr. Bergdorf, second. Okay, Mr. Kuhn.
Sure. So the amendment would delay, the pay increase for this position until the next term. But we already voted on the law. So there's 3 stages of this, right? We created the position of the deputy chair, and we gave that position certain authorities and responsibilities, right? Then we passed a law several months ago that said if one of our members assumes a new position during their term, then that's an exception to the rule about an increase in compensation during the term, right? So if someone else becomes the majority leader, or if someone else becomes the chair, or somebody else becomes the minority leader, that person, when they succeed to that position during their term, does see the salary increase that goes along with that increase of responsibilities. We already passed a law that said that. So what we're doing tonight is, during this term, we created and gave responsibilities and obligations to a new position, the deputy chair. And all we're basically saying is that there are 39 of us, right? There are 4 people in the legislature who, by rule and by law, have greater responsibilities and greater obligations than the rest of us do. Chair, the majority leader, the minority leader, and the deputy chair. Those are the 4 positions that have greater responsibilities and obligations. The chair, the majority leader, and the minority leader all get paid a little bit more than the rest of us. All this is doing is saying that the person who is the deputy chair is going to have the same salary as the majority leader and the minority leader. So given that we've already passed a law that said that you can change salaries for people succeeding to those positions during the term, what your proposed amendment would seem to unwind the law that we already passed. And so for that reason, I don't think we should pass a law, I don't think we should pass an amendment to a law that essentially would completely unwind a local law that we passed only 4 or 5 months ago. It seems out of order.
Mr. Moriello?
We created a position, but we didn't fund it. And that is what we're doing this evening, is we're looking to fund the position. We did not fund it because the position was created. So what I'm saying is that we should not be funding this position until the start of the next term in office. That's what Congress does, that's what the New York State Legislature does, that's what we've done traditionally. The position is created, but it was not funded. So I think it's bad policy, it's bad to go back to our constituents and tell our constituents that we went ahead and gave someone an $8,000 raise in the middle of their term. It's not right, and the constituents don't have the opportunity to vote on that, or vote on us at the end of our terms. So it's bad policy is what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's the wrong thing to do, and we did not fund it. All we did was create a position. Thank you.
Ms. Plotsky?
It's my understanding, to kind of follow up on what Legislator Kuhn was saying, is that the modest stipend that is being voted on for the deputy chair position, this was already included in our approved budget after lengthy budget meetings. So to now not go forward with this, I think would be disingenuous of the budget process.
Mr. Demolowitz?
Thank you. I just disagree. This body voted on financing this position that I can recall twice. Finance Committee voted on it, came out positive. During the budget process, we had an opportunity to vote on it. It was passed positively. So this body's already voted on those raises, the raise for this position twice. So I don't see why we would change our minds now when it's before us now. All we're doing now is just finishing the job and getting it done and completing it through the process. That's all we're doing. Because we've already said we want to fund it. We've already said we want to create the position. So it's just, to me, it's a formality, and we're just getting on. And I know the silly season hasn't started yet, but I know we're getting close. So I hope everyone supports it. Thank you.
Mr. Reedy?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I hope my colleagues will join me in voting down this amendment and supporting local law U. Go along with legislators Kuhn and Plotsky and Demolowitz. They said we voted on the financial side of this in the budget. Voted on it twice now. We passed local law A, formalizing this position. This is the last step tonight. There's no reason to unwind what we've already agreed on unanimously when it came to the budget. I've been here in the legislature, which is 5.5 years now. So catching up now, formalizing this position and taking the last steps tonight. This is 5.5 years in the making. In my tenure, and our deputy chair. I think Wanda Willingham's an incredible deputy chair. This position is not Wanda's. It is her deputy chair position, but nonetheless, she's fulfilled that role again for a very long time now. And so on the timing side, honestly, we're catching up. We're not getting ahead of ourselves tonight. So I hope you all join me, vote down this amendment, and let's pass local law.
So we have an amendment offered by Mr. Moriello, seconded by Mr. Bergdorf. Can we have a long roll call on the underlying amendment?
Alex.
No.
Beston.
No.
Bergdorf.
Aye.
Clary. Clary? I can't hear you. Yes or no? Camiso.
No.
Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
No.
Demolowitz.
No.
Drake. Epicoro.
No.
Ethier.
No.
Feeney.
No.
Fine.
No.
Gillespie.
No.
Grimm.
Yes.
Andrew Joyce. Andrew?
He left.
Oh, he left? Kuhn.
No.
Lane.
No.
LaRilliard.
No.
Lakakis.
No.
Lockhart.
Yes.
Mariello.
Yes.
Mayo.
No.
Miller.
No.
Petto.
No.
Pearlie.
Yes.
Plosky.
No.
Reedy.
No.
Reinhardt.
No.
Ricard.
Nay.
Robinson.
Yes.
Rosano.
Yeah.
Simpson.
No.
Smith.
Yes.
Whalen.
No.
25 no, 9 yes.
The amendment is not agreed to. Clerk, please read the underlying language of local law U.
A local law of the County of Albany, New York, providing for a change in the salary of a county officer during their term of office.
Long roll call, please.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Excuse me, Madam Clerk. Mr. Grimm?
Yeah, I'm trying to speak on the actual local law U. We're voting on now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like an opportunity to speak.
Okay.
First of all, it doesn't matter what the budget, whether it's in the budget or not. We're doing something we shouldn't be allowed to do. And who's interested in this idea that we shouldn't be able to get a pay raise during the term? Just pretty much all of America. If you look at the long history of this issue, the 27th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution is specific about one thing. It bans getting pay raises during a term. The 27th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. That's how serious this is. The New York State Constitution, Article 3, Section 6, bans any member from getting compensation during the term. The county has banned compensation for any member during the term until today. And that's a shame, because this should not be happening. The members voted to shoot a hole in the county charter in order to create an opportunity that shouldn't exist. So I think it's a disappointing night for this legislature, and certainly a disappointing night for taxpayers. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Mr. Drake?
Thank you. I'm reminded of a phrase after listening to my colleague, Mr. Robinson. These seem like first world problems, but we've got a lot of other work ahead of us that seems to require more attention. But since we are paying attention to this, I don't view this as any issue about Ms. Willingham in particular or her role. You know, this takes nothing away from her. my issue is the optics and the ethics of voting on your own pay raises as a body. I think that the amendment that was proffered kind of struck a compromise there, agreeing in substance, but putting it forward to the next cohort, the next legislature, where the voters can weigh in. Well, was that a great idea? Okay, we agree or we don't agree. But we control the public purse, and I think the public, of which I'm a member, takes a dim view of using that purse to enrich one of our members or a number of our members, any of our members. Again, on that basis, I can't vote for that, regardless of whether Ms. Willingham or the role of deputy chairwoman deserves additional pay. It should be in the next session. Thank you.
Mr. Conway.
Yeah, I just wanted to share, I think this is a really bad look in the county. There's much more important things to worry about than giving $8,000 pay raise to Wanda. I realize it's not just for Wanda, but there's better things we could be doing, and this is a really bad look in the county.
Mr. Bergdorf.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just want to correct a bit of the history here. When there was a Chairman Joyce, there were two co-chairs of the legislature, two deputy chairs of the legislature, Wanda and Todd. Nobody was clamoring at that point in time to create stipends for the vice chairs of the legislature. And we've heard a lot tonight, and countless nights since this pay raise was proposed. We've heard about policy, precedent, and the comparisons to Congress and the state legislature. I'm going to take a somewhat different approach. For those of you that know me, I'm not going to mince words. This goes back to December 2023 and the leadership battle for the control of this legislature. It was a moment of great change, and that one chair was replaced by another. The former chair couldn't get the full support of his conference, and the deputy chair, her deputy chair, could not get their full support of the Democratic conference. And we all know what happened next. But those in the audience sitting at home watching, it was a deal struck to elect our current leadership. It's written about in the newspaper, doesn't come as a surprise to anybody. And I don't begrudge anyone for making that deal, because that's politics. However, the pay raise is a consequence of that deal. This pay raise raises serious ethical, organizational, and legal policy issues. When we created the position, we were told by the Chair's Council that there was no salary associated with this. This was strictly to provide a safety valve in the event that the chair could not be present. And that evidently there were some constrictions or potential considerations about the chair's availability. So when we supported the creation of the position, I was the one who said to our caucus, I think the chair deserves a deputy. If they can't be there, someone can sign a payroll because staff can't do it. Someone can go to a CAB meeting because staff can't do it. They couldn't be delegated. It seemed to make sense, and we were told that there was no salary associated with it. So much for getting your nose under the tent. So they used us to create the position, and then it started to evolve. Now, I look at this, the deputy chair is now a pure patronage position. And again, that's not a problem in and of itself, as these types of positions exist through every level of government. The problem is the pay raise and the way this legislature has twisted the county charter into a pretzel to make it happen at all costs. You imagine the amount of time that we have spent discussing this so you can give one person an $8,000 raise? I'm embarrassed to be a part of this body. And if anybody is so motivated by $8,000, I'm embarrassed
for them. I don't know the additional responsibilities of the deputy chair that requires a pay raise. All I know is that for more than 50 years, every chair of the legislature has been able to do this job by themselves. They have staff. We have the most fully staffed chair's office in the history of the legislature. So what happened? Has the chair ever been able to not do their duties? Does the chair need additional help? We never got an explanation other than what we've heard in private conversations. The real slippery slope here is this is not a way to conduct business in this county. As someone with decades of experience in the state, it reminds me of the old Lulu systems. Oh, wow, somebody's got some new responsibilities. Well, let's not waste an opportunity to give them some money. Let's all cash in.
You're coming up on 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm under no illusions that we can stop this. We've been reminded on countless occasions that you have the votes. I wonder if this is going to lead to pay raises for caucus chairs, committee chairs, deputy majority leaders. We spent so much time debating this bill that we've lost sight of the things that truly matter.
Your 5 minutes are up, Mr. Bergdorf.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm just going to say one more thing. And for those of you, there have been a number of folks who have told me if this were a secret ballot, this would not pass tonight. Can you imagine that? A secret ballot, it would not pass.
Your time is up, Mr.
And
Bergdorf.
for these reasons, I'm going to be voting no. And I challenge all of you who will tell your constituents privately that you opposed it to actually join us in making a stand and voting no to protect the taxpayers. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ethier, did you have a comment?
Somebody explained, and I heard a few times about the public. It goes, is this thing, this goes to the public later on?
No.
Is that what you're saying? You guys have mentioned that?
No.
You're saying some of the public will have an opportunity? I misunderstand this?
No, there's no referendum.
Well, that's understood.
Yes,
No referendum?
right. Thank you. Mr. DeMalowitz?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just spoke briefly, Ms. Anderson. I wasn't going to speak, but, you know, when you say that this is a patronage job for Wanda Willingham, who probably works harder, more than anybody that I know of, than anybody. She's at everything. She attends everything. She works hard. To say that she's just getting the stipends or Lulu, it's ridiculous. It's an insult to what it is. And I just think that, you know, this is going to be budgeted in for the whole future. And they really should pick the names right now. When I was on the Charter Review Commission for the City of Albany, where we were doing the auditor position and stuff, and back then was a whole different some names that people didn't want to deal with. I kept on saying, take your names out and just fund the position for what it's going to be. So I hope we all support the position, and we'll continue to support this. But to say that this is a patronage job, it's far from that, far from that. Thank you.
Thank you. Long roll call, Mr. Robinson.
Please, thank you. I really think this should be paused. I just think it should be paused. I just think we need to just breathe. I'm a first term in the county. This is new to me. I don't sit here and say I was here term after term. But there's an old saying, mama didn't raise no fool. We dealing with common sense. What's going on here? She been doing the job. I heard one of my colleagues say she been doing my job year after year after year after year. Then why can't she continue to do it? Why can't she? I mean, why now that she has to be, now that the charter has to be twist like a pretzel, like one of my colleagues said, and we are in some Our community is looking on. I know I represent a community that I got to go back to them and they're gonna say, yo, what's going on? Why would you give her a raise when we can't even pay our tax bill with the county? We're not giving, I mean, from the lower end, we're not being compensated. We're not, I mean, it's no programs that's being set in certain communities that's earmarked. I represent the West Hill community, the poorest. So before I vote for somebody to get a raise in the middle of their term, I can't go back and honestly have conversation, and then for somebody who supported me and voted for me, I don't think they're gonna see it that way, that she's been doing the work all the time. We are in the middle of a term. We are public service. Let her do her work. Let her do her work. There will be time where she has to run again, and her work will speak for herself. I don't take no doubt. I don't, Miss Wanda works hard. I take no doubt, man. But don't we all work hard? Don't we all sacrifice to make sure our seniors have bread on their table that's sheltered in? Don't we all work hard to make sure when there's a snowstorm that we shovel our seniors that we know is sheltered in? We knock on our doors, we know who our seniors that sheltered in. We know those that are most vulnerable. We know this.
30 seconds, please, Mr. Robinson.
I don't even think it's been 5 minutes. Are you taking time with the clock like that?
You've already spoken once.
Again, like I said, let's just take time out and pause. That's all I ask. Thank you.
Thank you. Long roll call, please, on local law U.
Alex.
Yes.
Beston.
Yes.
Bergdorf.
No.
Clary.
Yes.
Camiso.
Yes.
Conway.
No.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Demolowitz.
Yes.
Drake. Efacoro.
Yes.
Ethier.
Yes.
Feeney.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Gillespie.
Yes.
Grimm.
No.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
LaRilliard.
Yes.
Lakakis.
Yes.
Lockhart.
No.
Moriello.
No.
Mayo.
Yes.
Miller.
Aye.
Petto.
Yes.
Purley.
No.
Pulaski.
Yes.
Reedy.
Yes.
Reinhardt. Ricard.
Aye.
Robinson. Robinson. Rosano.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Smith.
No.
Whalen.
Yes.
25 yes, 8 no.
Local law U passes. Local law H, we will refer to the Law Committee, Audit and Finance, and also the Conservation Sustainability Committee. We are now at local law I. Please read local law I for 2025.
A local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending the Albany County Charter and local law number 8 for 1993 as amended to adjust composition of the Board of Contract Administration.
Given that we have addressed many of these issues through a discussion at the Law Committee and the Rules Reform Committee prior, I am going to ask for the ayes and nays on local law I. Long roll call, please.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Graham.
I don't even know how you can possibly do this. This is a new law that I put in. It should be referred to
The
committee.
chair has discretion under Rule 23 to refer to committee or not, and I'm choosing to not.
So you're in favor of not allowing people to air this on committee or public hearing.
We already discussed the bulk of this
How can
during
you possibly vote on a
We've
bill?
already discussed the bulk of this issue
But the public hearing hasn't been held.
during discussions on the CAB amendments, or the underlying CAB
I don't
legislation.
think what you're doing.
Motion to sustain the chair.
All those in favor of the motion to sustain the chair signify by saying aye. Aye. Any nays?
Point of order,
I'll second.
information, whatever, point of order. I believe in our rules, and also I think under state law, municipal home rule, there has to be a public hearing before you vote on a local law. So if you could please give us the site that allows you, as the chair, to end all transparency in the legislature by taking any piece of legislation and deciding that it can't have a public hearing. Please give us that site.
Mr. Bergdorf, I ordered the long roll call on this local law, and we will start the long roll call. Thank
Well,
you.
know something? Transparency dies tonight.
You
What
can
you
vote
did
and
closed
express
the
your transparency. Take a seat,
for
Mr.
the citizens.
Bergdorf.
Why don't you have the police take me out? I'm going to explain
Long
my
roll
vote.
call, please.
I'm going to stand up and
Alex.
explain my vote.
Beston.
No.
Bergdorf.
Yes, but I'm going to explain my vote. When we changed CAB, transparency died. You gave authority to the county executive and the county clerk and one legislator, the chair, to decide everything up to over, I think it was $220,000, $226,000. But there have been some interpretations beyond that they've taken with CAB. They said, and I raised this issue, and the county attorney had no answer for me, which was, at the CAB meeting, they reappointed the broker for Albany County. There was a competitive procurement. I don't even know if there was a competitive procurement, because I had been asking about it for 5 years, and I was told by the county attorney's office that there would be an RFP process and people would be able to compete. Well, I was told now that that was done by CAB because there weren't any county funds involved. Well, that's Boulder-Dash and Poppycock, because that insurance broker is going to reap millions of dollars in commissions of Albany County tax dollars.
Mr. Bergdorf, I think you have sufficiently explained your vote.
I have a right to my 5 minutes, and I will use it.
You've already used
Thank
your
you very
5
much.
minutes.
Well, I'll take some of the time that other people that, extend go beyond. But this is ridiculous. And the fact that you will not even allow this to be discussed in a committee, this is the end of the legislature that we know it. We just, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of public hearings? What's the purpose of making a proposal? Because you don't want to talk about it. Because it's uncomfortable. Seems like maybe we did the wrong thing.
Mr. Bergdorf, please wind it up.
I am winding it up.
Mr. Kuhn?
Sure. It's a little interesting to complain about adhering to the rules when there's 5-minute limit and just flouting it. But this is a piece of legislation that would do some amendments to CAB. There was another piece of legislation, local law asked in 2024, that dealt with CAB. These exact same proposed changes that are part of this local law I were proposed during the committee meetings on local law S. They were considered and they were voted down. All we're doing, all the chair is saying, when the exact same substance has already been considered and voted down, we don't need to waste our legislative resources by bringing something back up. if you're gonna bring something back up that's already very recently been considered and voted down, the chair has the ability, under the rules, this isn't the death of the legislature. The hyperbolic rhetoric is too much. All this is saying, we already considered that. We considered these substantive changes and we voted them down. So we don't need to bring it back up. You can't propose legislation, it gets voted down, and then say, well, next month, I'm gonna introduce the exact same legislation, and when the chair says, well, we're not gonna do that, we're gonna send it to committee, we already considered it. That isn't the end of the legislature, that is a perfectly rational and reasonable management of our legislative resources. She has the authority to do that under the rules, and it isn't the end of the legislature. It's just a rational application of our rules.
Thank you, Mr. Kuhn. Please continue with the long roll call after Mr. Bergdorf. Madam Clerk.
Clary.
No.
Camiso. You said yes? Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
No.
Demolowitz.
Wait, I'm confused. We're voting on local law I, on the substance of local law I. I'm sorry, my vote is obviously no.
No.
Okay, so I have Alex no, Beston no.
Can we start again? The roll call from the beginning?
Okay, we'll do this again.
Didn't we already do that? We have to do it again then?
Madam Clerk, please begin the roll call, starting at the beginning. We are voting on the substance of local law I.
Alex.
No.
Beston.
No.
Bergdorf.
I will not explain my vote again. Aye.
Clary.
No.
Camiso. Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
No.
Demolowitz.
No.
Drake. Epicoro.
No.
Ethier.
No.
Feeney.
No.
Fine.
No.
Gillespie.
No.
Grimm.
Madam Chair, I'd like to explain my vote, please.
Mr. Graham.
First of all, Mr. Coon, can you send me this information, that this exact same bill was submitted? Because I don't think that's true. But I'll stand corrected if you send me. But within 24 hours, I'd like to get that notice if you could. The fact, you think you did that? Because I'd like to see that. I never proposed this law, and it was my idea to propose.
You're not gonna get anything from me in 24 hours.
I'll stall all you want. Listen, I can't, someone should explain what this law is about. The current CAB is just the county executive, the chair of the legislature, and for some reason the county clerk, which nobody can explain. 38 legislators don't get to vote on this, and it's millions of dollars a year. It's $14 million already have been approved just in this year. CAB is a bigger deal than most legislators understand. That's my view. My point is to have more representation from the legislature, including the minority leader and the majority leader. There's no Republican representation. It's a sound bill. I don't know why you're trying to stuff it away. I'm not buying Mr. Kuhn's position at all. We should be able to send this to law committee and discuss it and vote. And if you guys win the vote, then you win the vote. But that's my position, and I'm yes on the vote.
Coon.
No.
Lane.
No.
LaRillier.
No.
Lakakis.
No.
Lockhart.
Yes.
Mariello.
Yes.
Mayo.
No.
Miller.
No.
Petto.
No.
Furley.
No.
I didn't hear you, Furley.
He's not here.
Plosky.
No.
Reedy.
No.
Reinhardt.
No.
Ricard.
Nay.
Lozano.
No.
Simpson.
No.
Whalen.
No.
25 no, 7 yes.
Okay, local law I is not approved. Moving on to Resolution 373, which we move to the end of the agenda. Clerk, please read Resolution 373.
Public hearing on proposed local law number I for 2025, a local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending the Albany County Charter, and local law number 8 for 1993 as amended to adjust the composition of the Board of Contract Administration.
I'm going to ask for a long roll call. This is the underlying public hearing for the local law that we just did not approve. So a local law that is no longer on our agenda. Long roll call, please.
Alex.
No.
Feston.
No.
Bergdorf.
I'd like to explain my vote.
You already explained your vote. It's the same substance. This is the public hearing.
That's a different issue. Public hearing.
It's the same substance, Mr. Bergdorf.
Once again,
I'll give you 1 minute.
transparency has come to die. We don't even get a public hearing. There was no discussion in that prior legislation relative to the composition of CAB. All it was one change to the threshold. So what Mr. Kuhn said is absolutely inaccurate. So for us to take a position that you cannot bring up an issue and that the chair is going to rule it, well, what's the purpose for anyone to be here? We need to have one person rule. And that's where we're going with this. So once again, I'm going to vote for a public hearing for something that you've already canceled. And you're trying to cancel everybody with an opinion that is not similar to
Understand.
yours.
Continue with the roll call.
Yes.
Clary.
No.
Camiso. Conway.
Yes.
Cunningham.
No.
Tomatowitz.
I'd just like to explain my vote. It's difficult for me to vote for something that doesn't exist, so I'm going to be no.
Drake.
Yes.
Alacora.
No.
Ethier. Feeney.
No.
Fine.
No.
Gillespie. Grimm.
Yes, on the public hearing.
Coon.
No.
Lane.
No.
LaVilliard.
No.
Lutakis.
No.
Lockhart.
Yes.
Mariello.
Yes.
Mayo.
No.
Miller.
Nay.
Petto. Flosky.
No.
Reedy.
No.
Reinhardt.
Can I explain my vote?
Sure.
I want to agree with one of my Republican colleagues that the idea of a one-man rule is very dangerous. I believe that that's happening in Washington DC right now. I don't want to encourage that anymore, so I'm going to vote no.
Ricard. Rosano.
Yeah.
Simpson.
No.
Smith. Whalen.
No.
25 noes, 7 yes.
The public hearing is not agreed to. That concludes our meeting. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Mr. Feeney, a second by Ms. Dukakis. We are adjourned. All those in favor? Any opposed? We are adjourned.